I want to talk more about the chapter 998 and also want to talk about my speculation for 999. Okay, let's start in One Piece. Obviously, of course, everybody who read the manga knows that we have all the ancient Zoans revealed of the Toporopos. All of them, Sasaki, Who's Who, Black Maria, and all of the others, all of them. And Sasaki is a Ceratops, and Who's Who is a saber cat, and all of this. Yeah. So we know that. So Jinbei come to the place when he gonna fight against the saber-toothed cat, and that is Who's Who, and it's gonna. So the interesting there because because of that when Jinbei meets, then Who's Who say, oh, I think a member of the Warlord should be more shield. To say, Jinbei, don't call me that, I'm a member of the Straw Hat Pirate right now. So, yeah, so about that is, they say something that he is looks similar, familiar in some sense, in that, yeah, in this, he looks familiar. And my speculation here, who's who can be, is this maybe sounds extremely strange, but I think Who's Who is one of the older enemies in One Piece. He is the butler when the first time meet Chopper. First time meet Usopp. I think that is the same person. Only thing is that he have come to higher rank, and he have somehow in some way get some devil fruit, and that devil fruit is also the saber-toothed cat devil fruit, the saber-toothed tiger. And this is just my speculation. What his background is, that his background is that he or that butler that was when the first time meet Usopp. At that time, that person was extremely weak, and Monkey D. Luffy defeat him very easily. But I think after all of these years, in some way, there's just a huge speculation. He meet Kaido in some way, and he joined Kaido, and in some way, because he worked so long for Kaido, he maybe get some promotion, and that was the fruit, and that was the saber-toothed cat. And there's a reason why he's much more stronger right now than he was from the beginning. And yeah, this kind of thing, just huge speculation. And it's gonna be interesting to see how the fight will be between Jinbei and Who's Who, because Jinbei, he used fishman karate, and he used some kind of water styles when he fight, and so it's gonna be like it's the first time. No, it's wrong. It's the second. Okay, the second time. The point is, it's gonna be interesting to see them two fight, and I absolutely think that it's gonna be a very tough fight between Jinbei and Who's Who, because I don't think, if I can say like the power level, I can say obviously every warlord of the sea have different power level. They're just the same status of the world government, but they are each person in power stronger. Not all of them in Warlord is the same strength in power level, or other thing. So I think you can say maybe the Toporopos is similar to the Warlords of the Sea, are the same power level different. Maybe it's very hard to say, but if you say Gecko Moria is maybe as strong or weaker than Pepen, and his sister is maybe stronger, same thing as Bangkok Boa, or more stronger. It's very hard to say exactly who is strongest or not. Yeah, so that is one of the speculations, is that these two fights, Jinbei and Hu. So then we have obviously Frankie, and what I think will happen is that Yamato will step in the same way as Frankie stepped in between Sasaki and her. So now with Yamato step in between Sasaki and Frankie and fight against Sasaki's, and we know Sasaki's devil fruit is the Ceratops, so it's going to be interesting to see Yamato versus Sasaki, because I think Yamato also have a devil fruit. The interesting thing here is that if you just give a simple speculation, I think Yamato's devil fruit is the Oni devil fruit, the Oni. Because we don't have any character in Bleach and have a devil fruit that is Oni, and Oni is probably one of the most popular mythical monsters in Japanese mythology. Of the evil ones, it's like it's a cave. So I think it is Oni. I think that's going to be fighting against Sasaki. And Frankie will help Usopp and Nami against Pepen and his sister. And the other one, Zoro and X-Drake, will probably fight against Queen, these two guys. And then we have Monkey D. Luffy. And he have to help, and all of the, obviously now this island is floating in the air because Kaido have done something, and obviously all the scabbards are knocked down, so Kaido have defeat them. So we have the thing here. We have two of the all stars that is one rank under Kaido, because Jack is out. So we have these two characters. Then we have Marco, we have Zoro, we have X-Drake, we have Monkey D. Luffy, we have, Sanji is captured of Black Maria. So what can happen is that Nico Robin, maybe says hope for that, will fight against Black Maria in some way. We save Sanji with Nico Robin fight against her. Then we only have three. Then we have two characters. Three of them is Nami. Nami. Oh, I say wrong here. We have Nami, Usopp, Frankie, Chopper, and the other one, the guy with the violin instrument. Oh, I was Brook. We also have Brook. So all of them we have. And we have two. Okay, so this is the problem here. So we have to have somebody. Okay, so Zoro is the only one who can have a sword that can damage Kaido, and that is the sword from Oden. So Zoro have to join Monkey D. Luffy against Kaido. Then we have Law. Okay, this is a bit okay. So if I say like this, this is just my final speculation. Who will fight against who? Okay, Sasaki against Yamato, Jinbei versus Who's Who, Frankie, Nami, Usopp against Pepen and his sister. No, when is wrong? And Shop. Okay, these three. Chopper will help with to cure all of the ice demons' disease. Will cure them. Then we have Marco Marco versus King. Law. Okay, Law. I have a problem. Okay, who's Law we fight against? Okay, Law is also very strong. So we have. Okay, so Nico Robin versus Black Maria. Okay, then we have that. There is one huge problem here. Beside all of the, beside that, maybe Jack can come back, and all of one other problem is Big Mom. So that is a problem for me. Even if I say all of the fight I think will happen, that I already named in this video, the problem is still Big Mom. And Zoro have to join Monkey D. Luffy against Kaido. And Law the Law can do is fight with Marco against King, or fight with Law join up with X-Drake against Queen. But there's still a problem there because Big Mom is still there. So what I say in some older videos is that the girl that they meet in the beginning of Wano, that have something he can take from her shin, and a little candy, and give to a creature and take control over them. So what I think can happen here is that she give that to Big Mom and take control over her. And that is just my speculation. I don't know. That is what I just think can happen. Because that, I think, can be very interesting to see. And especially, obviously, it is also interesting to see. Obviously, the reason why I want, for example, I think Nico Robin is a good choice against Black Maria, because both of them, for example, Black Maria use spider web, and Nico Robin can use her arm or her leg and multiply them and use them in different ways. So she can get many different arms. So that is a very good, I think, it's gonna be interesting combination with the fight, because it's got interesting how they fight together and this kind of thing, position all of the fight. And then we have Yamato, who have a heavy weapon, and we need to know more about Yamato. And I think if they give her a chance to fight against some strong opponent, example as Sasaki, I don't know how strong Sasaki is, but I think he's pretty strong, and fight against her in a battle, it should be very interesting to see that battle, how the battle will show up. And obviously it's when we see before, when Jimmy fight against the cats, before they come to the room when Husu is lying, we can see that is a terrier for cats, like climbing things where cats can climb on. So yeah, so I really hope for a 1-on-1 or 3-on-1 battle in the next chapter, so will come. And obviously it's going to be very interesting to see what will happen in the chapter 1000, because I have a hard time to see that Kaido is defeated at that chapter, because it's like you have so many characters, like strong characters, powerful characters that people want to see. The All-Stars, the Topiropos, the two Yonkos of the enemy side, and then also you want to know more about the Scabbards in the fight, what happened to them in the fight. So you have lots of things that can happen. So some character probably have to be more quickly take down, and I hope that will be Big Mom, because I think it's much more interesting if we give more time for the Topiropos and the All-Stars and Kaido, because we already have a whole arc for Big Mom in her empire, her Candy Island, the Candy. So I really hope that maybe that will happen, that the girl will take control over her with some candy, and she's gonna be under their control. I know people don't like Big Mom, don't kind of like this, I understand, but I think it's if all of them are gonna fight, it's gonna be some of them do not have to be pushed aside. And what I think can happen, so it maybe the more tragic, is that maybe my speculation here, maybe one of the Straw Hat Pirates will die in the battle, and probably maybe Nico Robin will die against Black Maria in a fight. But I think she will defeat Black Maria. But this is just my speculation here of this kind of thing that maybe can happen. And yeah, it's lots of things. I think it's very, very much that people can speculate about, but always they all then always decide what. Okay. Always the person that create One Piece always will decide what will happen in One Piece. So yeah, I think it's lots of things that can happen. It's like the only speculation I can have is that I don't know how, but they have to some way, and also then we have to still don't have any backstory of Kaido, and so if, for example, if Big Mom get the backstory, but I think I want to see a backstory with Kaido, absolutely I want, but the problem here is that how long will that backstory be, because you cannot just do one chapter and then it's finished, and but then you have to some way find I think a solution to give more information about who Kaido is. Example, when he joined before or at the time when he joined the Rock Disabek Pirates, and who, yeah, and this kind of thing. How there's so many information about just one, especially just about Kaido or about Yamato, and this kind of so much information. So I don't know how we will have the time to reveal every of the most important characters in Wano in a good way without just quickly go over them, because we cannot do that with Kaido, because we need a good information about him in this story arc, and this kind of thing. So yeah, and that is probably everything I really want to say in this video about my speculation for the battles between the Toperopos and the Straw Hat Pirates, and the other one is always my speculation what will happen in next chapter, and so on. Yeah, I hope you like this my talk about my speculation of One Piece chapter 998 and my speculation for the chapter 999. Hope you like it. Okay, bye.